Hello.
Right, guys, welcome back to the ThreeWiseMen Football Podcast. It's been a while, lads.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. Last time we did it as well. But we are back now, 2020. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas, good New Year.
Start the year off right by listening to us and liking the video, obviously. We just want to, all of us, sincerely apologise for the inactivity. Obviously, the Christmas time, the New Year, it all got a little bit on top. But now we're recovered from our hangovers and we're ready to blast the new year with some great content coming up.
We'll have the ThreeWiseMen Football Podcast every Wednesday, and then the Wise Pod every Friday, which will be us, and then sometimes
Special
not
guests.
one of us, and then other people on talking about different things every week. But yeah, because we missed so many games, we're only going to do the last weeks of games, along with a bit of debates and some transfer talk, etc.
Yeah, also, guys, if you head over to our Instagram, the ThreeWiseMen Pod, linked in the bio is a page called boxing_wise. Now, that page is our affiliated boxing page, which will also have a YouTube up and running very shortly. So be sure to go follow that and check out the YouTube that's coming if you're a fan of the sport that you don't play. Because you play football, you don't play boxing.
Gaming, Instagram in the bio as well as the Wise Pod, and then content coming for the gaming. So I don't know when, but we just need to get all the stuff.
We need money.
Patreon, ThreeWiseMen, it's all going to be on the screen. Make sure to get all that if you want to help us towards that. Right. Prem games we'll start off with.
Just what we want to go through just the results first, then we'll talk about talking points after.
Brighton, Chelsea 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Burnley lost to Villa 2-1.
Yeah.
Lots to talk about in that
Yeah,
game, isn't there?
we'll
Just
talk-
watched that, the highlights. Leicester beat Newcastle 3-0. Watford with 10 men beat Wolves 2-1.
Wow.
Kane goes off injured as Spurs lose to Southampton 1-0.
Not the greatest.
West Ham thrash Bournemouth 4-0. Mark Noble 2 goals on us.
Moyes is back.
And Mark Noble,
Moyes is
like
back.
the decade's top scorer
Yeah.
at the minute.
No,
or
he's
something.
not.
Yeah, he is.
He's got 2 goals and no one's got 2 goals.
Oh yeah, crap.
Man City beat Carlo Ancelotti's Everton 2-1.
Yep.
Norwich Palace 1-1. Arsenal beat Man United 2-0, and then Liverpool beat Sheffield United 2-0.
Right, so going across the fixtures,
What do you want to start
I
with?
think we should start with the most controversial
Burnley Villa.
game of the week, which is of course Burnley Football Club against Aston Villa.
What a game.
We just had a heated debate off mic as well, which we obviously should have saved, but we couldn't. It was too much in the moment. The amount of the VAR has gone too far.
It has.
But do you think it's VAR or the offside rule?
I don't like, but that. What did you say to me when I used to have a go about it coming in? What was the clear and obvious mistakes? Is that
Yeah.
why they brought it in? This isn't clear and obvious mistakes here.
It's like they're trying to find a way.
They're trying to
disallow the goal.
We saw Carragher's and Souness's
Yeah.
debate. And
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
they're losing goals. The Premier League
Yeah,
is
exactly.
losing entertainment. You know,
Yeah.
they're taking entertainment away from.
But looking at that first glimpse,
They're looking
it's-
for a possible
Re-
offside.
really-
that's a goal.
Realistically, yeah, if you watch that game, if you're a fan in the crowd, whether you support Burnley or Villa, and you see the ball go
that
in,
is
you
that is ridiculous. Obviously, you can't see, but that's out of order.
Yeah, it's the lines. And
You can't.
Where's his heel?
I don't.
Just
But
offside.
just looking at the VAR thing for the Jack Grealish's first disallowed goal, I don't understand which bit's meant to be offside. But by looking at
Because if you can see, if you can look at the lines, and
the
like,
red line and Wesley's heel's just
like a millimetre. But,
yeah.
but like Carragher said, offside rule in the history of football was brought in to stop goal hanging.
Yeah.
Not to stop stuff like that. Not to
yeah.
stop your heel or your little toe offside or your armpit that we've been seeing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
the offside rule, guys, is to stop people from standing blatantly in front of defenders.
Yeah.
Now, for me, the problem for me is with the offside rule and VAR. I think VAR would be better if we had some clear points, because if something goes to VAR now, we don't know what's classed as offside. Is it a heel? Is it the top half of the body, or is it just any part? Is it the head? we don't know what classes as offside.
Yeah, I think
they make it up as they go
The
along.
armpit's offside. I think that's too far. Like,
Yeah.
that's way
He's not
too
gonna score
far
if you're
now.
not.
I think
Yeah.
you should
I
be
mean, like,
scoring
But
parts
he,
of the
like,
body.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
think
so-
it's when. Like, I don't know if I have a point here, but I've just come up with this on top of my head. If it should be what you've scored with, maybe. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Like, because obviously he's not going to score with his heel. But if he did score, if he did score with his heel, disallow it. But the fact he hasn't, and he hasn't even
But
scored.
Wesley wasn't even the goal
Yeah,
scorer.
because he
Well, I
won.
think it must have been because he
wasn't.
jumped in front of the
Yeah,
defender, innit?
he's going for the ball.
But I don't know.
Personally, I think the
But
whole...
they've looked for
What-
obviously him being
Obviously,
offside.
look, VAR is meant to improve football, isn't it? But is it though? Is it? It's just taking the passion out of the game. Isn't it?
I'll be very surprised next year if VAR is still in the game.
You reckon?
The fans don't like it.
Or it has to be,
It was good at the World Cup though, weren't it?
yeah, like the penalties and stuff like
It weren't bad.
like pushing in the
But
back. I
there's
see a
a-
lot of that happening.
That's
still.
what I mean. Like, it should be for fouls, penalties, like not little offsides
Yeah,
like that.
no,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
That's ridiculous.
Or maybe I'm asking for too much, but so it keeps the passion in the game. Make it instant, so they're not
Yeah.
checking for 5 minutes. You know, if
Yeah,
you're celebrating, like it would just be like it would be as quick as an offside flag getting raised. You know what I mean? Instead of waiting there 5 minutes to see if you can celebrate
they,
again
They
or
do
not.
need to improve the communication from like
Yeah.
a fan in the stadium
For-
and like the ref on the pitch.
For me, what if I was in charge? What I would do is, if it looks like looking at that now, if it looks close enough to be onside,
Yeah.
then it's onside. If there's a decent distance where you know it's offside and the score, then check it. Then if they're close, then just let it go.
The thing is, like,
stopping the flow of the game.
There's nothing wrong with that goal when you look at it, innit? But the fact that they look for it now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Instead of-
every goal, like after check now, innit? Like
Mhm.
they're looking for stuff instead of
Yeah.
like sorting stuff out. That's
Well,
what I
if
think.
you was in
problem.
the where's VAR again? Stockley Park.
Yeah.
Like if you're like the official there and you're seeing that for the first time, you obviously don't think that's offside, do you?
No.
No.
So you obviously look to see where it's offside. and
But
stuff,
but
and
you're
that's
only,
just
you're only doing you don't see. I think because it's not a small team. Villa are still quite respected. But if that was
Yeah.
Liverpool, would this or Man
Like, this
City,
one's offside as well,
would they
isn't it?
still be checking?
Exactly. Was this one offside?
Huh?
Was this one offside?
Oh wait, no, this one. No. So I thought Grealish got 2 goals, but then his first one got disallowed, didn't it?
Would they still be checking if it was with a Man City or a Liverpool? Because we know Liverpool, we know they get a lot of.
And then with obviously
VAR.
this is the week before, but with City and Wolves, that VAR there.
Oh, that was shocking. That
Did
was.
you see that one? Ant?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
It
you
is
can't
this-
argue. Is it the big teams? Well, I don't know.
Exactly the bigger teams.
Sorry for that, guys.
But you can
Sorry.
but with the City Wolves on, you can understand why it was the penalty was
Yeah,
given, because he was the one that cleared the ball and
Mm.
left the box.
But if that was Wolves, would they have got it?
You never know.
That's the problem for me. It seems like it's benefiting a lot of the big teams. Like Neil Warnock was saying,
Yeah, Neil Warnock hates it.
for Cardiff, if you looked like if they had VAR in last season and it was used right, Cardiff probably wouldn't have went down.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had a lot of penalty opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's unfair on teams like that. So if they go and stop it now, he'll say, well, hold on a minute. Why can you stop it now? But it affected my team last season.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? There's a lot. I just think it'll be better out the game completely.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, wow, what's the stat? Obviously, we don't know, but we don't have it on our Insta either. But how many decisions were correct without VAR? Like 96.
Yeah, it was-
and now it's what?
With penalty,
80 something.
only 2 penalties have been overruled since VAR. That's one stat.
Yeah.
I
only
don't
two.
know what
Referee
I'm
normally get
getting
it
at, but I
right.
don't know the stat. Alright. Gonna have to get off that heated.
So obviously we're not massive fans.
Can't stop ourselves. Brighton 1, Chelsea 1. That I'm not gonna even bother saying his name. He scored that overhead, obviously.
I wasn't that impressed, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he was
It
poor
was
keeping,
alright,
to be
but
honest.
Yeah.
it was overhyped.
What should we speak about Kepa then?
I think
24, 25 was it?
25
Yeah.
years old. Okay.
Most expensive
So-
goalkeeper in the world.
Is he?
Yeah.
How?
75 million.
75.
What for his
When
value?
he was bought.
Yeah, it was
Bought him for
75.
75. Where did they get
Euro.
it from? Bilbao?
Yeah.
Euros.
Yeah,
Pound?
I think
I
it.
think.
Oh.
Even if it was euros, it'd still be
Still.
like 72 mil, wouldn't it?
I think I personally don't think. I think he's a great keeper. I think he's better than De Gea at the minute.
Yeah,
he's in form.
Do you think they should be looking for a replacement?
For Kepa?
No. That's the rumours, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the rumour.
And they've been looking.
Chelsea are good at making a keeper, though, aren't they? Like,
yeah, they have good
4-12.
goalkeeper coaches.
Yeah, he has. Like, since he come in, it's been good. But this season, he's been a bit poor. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't say poor.
But he's had different defences in front of him every game, so that could be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's a young keeper, so he's got a mistake in him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still think he's one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League.
Mm.
Do you think he should be Spain's number one over De Gea?
Yeah. The
At the
form,
minute,
the
yeah.
form De Gea's in. It's a bit sad to see De Gea dropping off, isn't it? Because at one point he was number one in the world without a doubt.
I know, for years as well.
And then he's
like,
just...
when he had that season in it where people thought, because obviously Neuer was for a few years.
Yeah.
People finally said, yeah, he's the best.
And
And
then
now it's just gone how he is.
Man United tends to do that to people.
Well, not said how long. Harry Kane has suffered a tear in his left hamstring.
That's...
They ain't got another striker, have they?
That can't be a good injury.
They ain't got Janssen anymore, have they?
No.
They ain't got Janssen.
No.
They sold Llorente.
Like,
Who they got?
Who they're going to play up front?
Who's their second striker?
No idea.
This is just some news off the top of our heads that we've just seen on a One Football.
Sponsor us.
So yeah,
We're
but
going to have to put Son up front or something, no?
yeah, or Mora.
Mora, yeah.
But they're not out and out, are they? Which...
They're not the Kane calibre.
It's not Jose's style. Talking about Jose.
Yep. Going on.
Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur lost 1-0 to Southampton.
Before we talk about the game, I just want to mention, what do you all think about Jose looking at the Southampton tactics and getting booked?
Classic Jose.
I don't know, just like
See what he said after?
What? Oh, he don't apologise.
Yeah, he did something stupid, but he did something stupid to an idiot or something.
Yeah.
He didn't care. I don't know. Why does he hate him? What's the backstory there?
I just think... Wait, who's the manager?
Ralph Hasenhüttl.
Hasenhüttl,
He said he did something stupid.
He seems like a nice man.
He don't care, does he, Jose? He just
Well,
kind of does what he
Southampton
wants.
brought it back to 12.
Oh, yeah.
12 now.
Spurs got
For the smash.
5 shots on target from 11 shots in total.
It's not the best stat.
They had 60% possession, 499 passes, which is over 150 more than Southampton had. 73% pass accuracy. They had 8 fouls, 4 yellows.
Who did? Spurs.
Spurs.
It looks to me like Southampton were
They
playing.
brought it back now.
Even though they was at home, it seems to me like it was a classic away win. You know,
Yeah.
sit deep, counter attack.
Danny Ings, you see his goal?
Yeah.
Danny Ings from firing, and what is he like?
30.
Fifth top scorer, like.
Yeah, he's got 13 goals.
Bring
This
him back to
season.
Liverpool.
Maybe. Yeah, Spurs are 6 now, on level with Man United.
Level points.
Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Well, 1 point behind Man United. Level points with Wolves.
He's only 27.
The last 5 games was draw, win, loss, win, loss.
Draw.
Wait, who's it?
So
Draw. This is for Spurs.
So 2 draws.
Yeah, they're really
No,
inconsistent.
one draw. Don't look at that. They ain't updated it yet.
Yeah.
Draw, win, loss, loss.
So 1 draw, 1 win, 2 losses. No, that's 4.
2 losses.
2 losses.
2 losses. 2
wins.
draws. 1 draw.
2 losses, 2.
Yeah.
Has Kozo played 5 games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, if say he's played 5, it's
Probably more, innit?
Yeah, it's about more than
Especially with the
I think about 10 now.
Especially with the hectic period, he's definitely played a few more.
what do we think about his performances? He started off well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he does need a window.
Yeah, he's definitely going to sign, I reckon. He wouldn't have won if he can't sign anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Alderweireld signed a new contract, in it, so he's obviously
Yeah.
staying for a few.
Shock.
I think they
No one will want to buy Alderweireld. Tonga.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
too old now. Sergio Aurier as well, they need to replace him.
Do you think?
Yeah, he's...
Solskjaer will probably buy Alderweireld. He's a freak. Let's go on. Should we go on to them? They lost.
I just want to say about Spurs, Dele Alli.
He played well still.
Who did he score?
He's playing-
Was
Yeah,
it
what?
Brighton?
He
Boston.
under Mourinho, I think he could be the one that just pushes them on, because I think Mourinho and him have a bond.
To be fair,
Seems
yeah, I know
to me.
it seems like they're doing it. It feels
Yeah.
weird. You would have never Well, you know what was it now? They were 14th though, and when he
Yeah,
came
he has
in,
brought it
so
back.
And we're in an
That's not-
outjoint
six. Well, at 1 point behind Man United. So as much as they are not at their best, they are There are.
I don't think the Spurs can complain.
The whole relegation
Decent comeback, ain't they?
from 8th till 18th, it's 9
Yeah,
points.
Liverpool
still tight,
still
isn't
really
it?
Liverpool
tight.
took it away, but the rest of the top
League.
four, the top four race.
Even Norwich could still not get
Oh,
relegated.
yeah.
To be fair, they
That's
won
what I
14
mean.
points, but
It's going to be an exciting second half of the season, I reckon.
yeah.
But it's already halfway through, ain't it?
Chelsea
That's why I said
bottled it.
second half.
Wait, is it halfway through?
Yeah, it's Chelsea have bottled it a bit though.
What is it? It's match day. The last match day was
It's 40
match
no,
day 21 out of
38.
38. So 15 at 4. It's over half now then.
Get over halfway through, yeah, blimey.
19's halfway, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And it's been 21. Unless
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm just interested. After,
West Ham's got 20.
at the end of this podcast, guys, we'll talk about what players we want to see brought to the Premier League for what teams as well.
On a different podcast.
No, on this podcast.
Oh.
Just at
Good
the
idea,
end.
good idea.
You know, thinking off the top of my head and that.
Spontaneous. Yeah, so Arsenal, Pepe scoring, Socrates scoring, beating them 2-0. Man U had more possession, equal shots on target.
Yeah, but
Man U had more passes, more passing accuracy, and more fouls. But obviously it's not a
That
good
can
thing.
probably tell it, as much as that's a good, I think, from what I've seen of watching the game live,
it's just counter-attack. It's just counter-attack.
Arsenal were just, they
Yeah, back
played
on.
them off the pitch.
Yeah, they did.
Just their
The
foot.
press.
I was extremely impressed with Pepe.
Yeah.
I think he had an amazing game. He's been getting a lot of criticism lately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not lately, maybe a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, just for not living up to the hype. Was it 80 million? No, 60 million.
72.
72, yeah, but I think yesterday he did show his worth. He put in a great performance. Not yesterday.
That's not 72. I wouldn't call that a 72 million performance.
But it was.
Well,
it was good.
It's good
but it's not
sign.
72
What,
million.
In today's market standards, what is a 72 million performance? Kepa cost 70 million. Is that a 70?
Yeah, and I
it's just
haven't
the
been
market,
saying
isn't
Kepa's
it?
good.
Do you guys think Arteta's the right man for Arsenal?
Why not?
I'm not gonna
He's
say
done
anything.
good work
I
at
did.
Manchester City.
He could have been the man behind it all at City.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you never know. A lot.
Pepe ain't done his best, has he, since, apart from obviously winning.
Oftentimes, it's always
But you got...
the head coaches.
Luke Shaw there having a bit of a mare.
What you gotta think of is... What was I saying now? Like, I'm not gonna say anything about Arteta being too good, because we've seen it with Solskjaer, seen it with Lampard, seen it with...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna... I think it's too early to go down that route.
But Arteta is proven to be a good head coach.
Yeah, he's proven to be a good coach. But
Solskjaer,
No, but Lampard
Ole Gunnar.
got to the playoff final with Derby.
Yeah, but
Was
it's
it Derby?
Yeah, it's Derby.
But
But
then-
it's different, and it from Derby and
No, but not
Man
really,
United.
because he had
No,
a
Chelsea,
good
sorry.
season, and then he's come in.
They
And
get
he
lucky.
had a
Yeah,
good
but the
start, and
Chelsea-
now he's fell off a bit.
Yeah, but the Chelsea players aren't exactly
The higher Paul there.
aren't amazing.
what do you think Arsenal
do you
need to
think?
improve on? Position wise.
Do you know what? Yeah, because you look at it, and there's nowhere that's good, but I just don't think there's nowhere that's
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Right, let me see.
Okay,
It's a good team.
you could say left back and right back, but they've got them. They're just injured, innit?
Yeah.
Bellerin and
They need an attacking
Tierney.
midfielder.
But Kolasinac is still good though. He's a good.
Shaka shouldn't be playing.
I think they're
He's
definitely.
been playing good.
I
Man.
think they need. He has been playing
He's been
alright.
He's
playing
leaving, though.
I think maybe a centre mid, and a
Torreira's been playing good as well.
holding box to box and a good attacking midfielder. Maybe even Jack Grealish to Arsenal. I think that'd be a great signing.
Oh
If
yeah.
he wants to.
The strikers are good
Do you think
enough.
they need centre backs for now?
Yeah, they've signed some.
Yeah, I think they need
I
one.
think Upman Carter has been.
Upman Carno, yeah, that's actually well, it's obviously not predicted, you know. It's on the cusp,
Yeah.
What do you think of
and he's young as
What do you
well.
think of Solskjaer then, in general?
What about him?
Crap.
You should go.
Crap.
Well,
He has to be out.
Mark Goldbridge, the voice of the United fans at the minute, he's finally said Ollie out.
Yeah, the problem was I always said it from the start. I think he was good for United the first months because he brought in passion and the players wanted to play for him.
Yeah.
But after a little bit, you've seen that his tactics weren't there.
Yeah, it's just counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
That's
His
all.
tactics weren't there.
Yeah.
He's good for passion, but his tactics
I wonder
were
what
never
made
there.
him
They're still
stop
not.
playing the way they did, because the way
What, the 4-3-3?
yeah, the
I think it was
4-3-3.
Herrera going.
Yeah,
I don't think they should have got rid of
But-
Herrera.
he ain't been playing, you know.
At
He's had,
Parasite.
he's on the
Is he
bench.
injured, or is he
I
just?
don't know.
Hey, it's PSG, isn't it?
Yeah, he's had like 4 games.
Yeah, but that comes down to bad
But
People
yeah, they're the behind the scenes there is
it's
poor.
shocking. Need a midfielder.
Looking at the United team, I'm seeing Martial up front. First of all, I'm not liking that. I want to see an out-and-out striker at United.
He is, but
I don't think he's not good enough. Isn't it? I want to see a Lacazette and a Aubameyang.
I think Martial needs to leave.
I want to see an out-and-out hold-up striker. Maybe some experience back in the day. Lukaku.
Did you win the almost won?
Mandzukic, you know, a player similar to Mandzukic. Yeah, but a player to that who's proven to do it. Even a Haaland out and out.
Yeah, there was linked to Haaland a lot, but then they've completely bottled that out.
Out and out striker like Haaland.
Solskjaer flowing with Haaland in every press conference for the past few weeks.
And he just goes to Dortmund.
It's genuinely embarrassing.
Yeah, that is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing from United.
Martial, I think he's a better winger than he's striker.
Lingard, a massive star.
Lingard, what?
Lingard's not good enough.
He needs a few months out, I think, just for football. He's not there.
Ollie's clearly just thrown Lingard on, hoping he puts a performance at the Emirates.
Yeah, dances.
Dances, yeah. What do you think of the wingers then? Rashford obviously been playing.
Dan James is terrible, I think. As an impact player, I think he would be much better because pace. But he's such a direct player and he's just. How much was he? 15 million.
Yeah.
How much?
Not 15 from the Championship, but he's not. Just not a United player.
Do you think Rashford should spend his career on the wing then?
I think
he's a better winger. Yeah.
I think Rashford's good enough on the left wing. Let him cut inside. He does have a good shot, good cross.
Do you think Sterling, Sancho, and Rashford would be the best from free England?
Sterling, Sancho, Rashford.
Yeah.
Nah, he's playing striker.
Or Rashford playing striker. That's what I've been hearing.
Tammy.
I think they need a striker like Tammy to replace someone like Martial, or put a Martial on the right wing.
He wouldn't go from Chelsea to
No, I'm not saying he would, but I'm saying a proven striker.
I think Haaland was the best shout, to be honest, but they completely flopped.
Would have gone with their whole young thing they're going for.
Should have brought Wazza back.
Fred playing well.
County.
Yeah, he got an assist as well.
Or Mason Greenwood
well in his first game.
Or Mason Greenwood is an out-and-out striker as well. He's been getting a lot of hype recently.
I think it'd be bad to throw him in every game in a minute though.
No.
Give him, especially like around that, like he could
let him have some development.
But you can tell he is a goal scorer.
Yeah.
There's something in there.
Well, Fred been playing well.
Yeah.
He has been playing well, but he's still. I think the thing with Fred, what I'm seeing is because he was doing so poor. Now he's just doing average.
Like the average, and it makes you think
people are going to think he's doing a lot better than he actually is. But no, he was horrific before.
Yeah.
Now he's a little bit better.
They're leaking goals, but you look at the defence: De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire.
I think Lindelof and Shaw is the
problems.
But it's still not a terrible defence.
I felt Lindelof was good, but I reckon
if
they get Koulibaly or someone, imagine.
Yeah, that's the players that they should be going for.
They've got the money, or do they have the money?
They probably do have the money, but just someone to spend it.
Yeah, Luke Shaw, they've got that Williams though now, isn't it?
Luke Shaw.
After that game, I reckon.
I'm not that convinced on AWB defensive wise.
Defensive wise, he's best.
Defensive wise.
I mean, attacking wise.
Attacking wise, yeah. Sorry.
Even defensive wise,
he got playing off the park against the Aubameyang and that wing.
AWB.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know. The United defence sometimes just looks a bit like the Arsenal defence to me. Like they're all a bit all over the shop. I don't really know.
I feel like Maguire's trying to command and try and do something with it.
I feel bad for Maguire, man. Seriously, coming from Leicester, thinking he's getting some. You could say you can't put it all on the defence. Midfield has to do a job as well. Like with Matic and Lingard in the midfield, like you're not going to get anywhere.
I do need to because McTominay's out now for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Rashford's
they're going to play
Pogba.
That means hopefully, if it's Fred and Pogba in the midfield, that'll be a bit better. But can Fred sit, or would you? I don't know if Fred can sit, or is he more attacking?
Yeah,
Fred in the
box, I think. But when they bring in Juan Mata on and Andreas Pereira to make an impact, you know what I'm saying?
If personally, I would start Ashley Young at left back.
Yeah, Ashley Young should have. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Ashley Young should start that game
because he's proven.
He's the scumbag, isn't he? Like he's pocketed Salah and Mane, isn't he?
Yeah, he's proven. He actually is proven.
What do you think with the Gea though? Like in general.
Pretty crap at the minute.
Was one of the greatest keepers of this era, of the last decade. Happy New Year.
Saying like he's dead, man.
But he he's been poor, hasn't he?
When he kicked it out, man, and he almost almost made it. They almost went 3-0.
Do you think it's the defence in front of him that's just
And
making
he's
him
only
confident?
he's only 29. He's still
29.
young.
Oh, he's, like,
For a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, yes, yeah.
if he was going to do a Buffon, he's got like what
10
11
years,
years.
10,
You know what I'm
he's still-
saying?
To be in his prime, he's still got a good 5-6 years.
Yeah.
See how it goes, man.
I
I
don't-
hope he does improve because I always liked him. Like, as
I don't
even as a United player, as a player, I like him.
Yeah, he is a good, yeah.
West Ham United.
Oh, 4-0 thrashing
4-0.
at the
Mark
fishbowl.
Noble's Europe's
Fishbowl.
top scorer at the minute
He's a fishbowl.
of the year,
I
of the
saw-
decade.
Who? Mark Noble
Oh, yeah.
with the 2 goals. Beast.
Felipe Anderson, good, obviously.
He needs to get out of
Yeah.
that.
He needs to what?
Where do you reckon he should go? Do you reckon
I bet-
where do you reckon he could go?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Prem.
Do you know what? He would be good at like a United though, but not in the left wing
I like
position.
They've already got wingers.
Exactly, but
We could play him on the right.
even
'Cause I do need a right
Maybe
instead
Yeah.
of Daniel James.
yeah,
Nah, not even Arsenal.
anything's better than James to be honest.
Where?
Nah, in Arsenal, if you put then, if I was Arsenal, I'd be playing a 4-4-2. Aubameyang, Lacazette up front.
According to this, he played in the 10.
Yeah.
Anderson.
So it could, yeah, exactly. It could be United's number 10.
Yeah.
He's
not
a
gonna.
good,
He's not gonna spend long.
he's,
at West Ham.
he's a good player though, man.
Unless
Yeah.
he loves
If
West
I was
Ham.
Arsenal, this is gone off the subject, but I'd be playing Aubameyang, Lacazette up front, Pepe on the right, getting a solid left mid, then I'd have Torreira and another solid centre mid,
Yeah.
and then you have the 2 wingers making the runs.
It's hard
two-
to fit all
two
the
out and out
quality and the
strikers.
attack into one.
Yeah,
Like,
they're.
you feel like you're missing out with something. Aubameyang not being your main striker.
Yeah, yeah. And then they don't have a left winger. Like
Yeah.
they put Aubameyang there as much as they want, but
West Brom.
Or Arteta could
No.
transform it. Or
Yeah.
just something a bit different. as
Well,
well.
West Ham.
Like a left forward.
I like the
Bournemouth,
team.
though.
I'm-
oh wait, we'll carry on West Ham.
Right, I just want to say about West Ham. They
Moyes is back.
I'm liking. It's nothing about the players or the team, but I'm just against this stadium regeneration of now moving to these. I've said it before in a video, but they've moved to the fishbowl, the old Olympic Stadium. There's no atmosphere at all.
Yeah.
It's far from the fans. I just think it's poor how a lot of stadiums and
Gotta
football
take your
clubs are
binoculars
taking
to
this
watch the
route.
game.
Literally, I don't know why football clubs are taking this route.
Like the opera back in the days, and I'd have to have
Yeah,
What was that? Say Upton Park was it?
Upton Park was a ground where you
Yeah,
think
like, I
It
mean,
was like your
intimidating.
Highbury, wasn't it?
You know,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Basinga.
Yeah.
Like his old flat was like
Yeah.
right next to it, weren't it? And you could see it from like, but you don't get that anymore because
Yeah.
they're like losing out on money. But
I've been to.
I think that was his flat. No,
It's the Olympic Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, the old.
I've been
It's
to
the stadium for the 2012, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been to the
Yeah,
Olympic Stadium and it's really nice, but it's so far from the fans.
Went for
It
the
feels
FA
like
Cup,
yeah.
yeah.
the FA Cup, Blues, West Ham. There's not a I'm not going to say who I support. It could
Supports
be West
West
Ham, but it could be it feels like there's a disconnection between your
Yeah.
fans.
Is there like a what's the thing that runs?
It's a
no,
running track.
No, but then like in the middle of like where the seats are. Like, those just
Oh yeah, nah, there's
No,
like
it's like-
bars or something.
yeah,
It's
it's
weird.
weird.
Yeah, you've got
such a weird.
like every stadium has the gap between the stands and
Not
you know what I
stadium
mean?
though.
the pitch.
Mm.
But then they've got like where the running track would be,
Yeah, and another bit.
and then they've got
Got
then
carpet
they've
over
got all the where the ads go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Where like Barclays would come up or whatever. And then they've got another big patch of green in it,
It's
and then
weird,
that's
yeah.
where the goal is and the sidelines and everything. It's mad.
There's a lot of stadiums that go.
Where
to
does
this
the
big
where does
thing.
the manager stand? If it's that,
It's
I've
what?
thought about this.
What do you mean?
Where does it stand?
Where does the manager stand if he's that? I've never like you know what I'm saying? No.
Oh yeah, he's far away.
If he's that far away,
Yeah, they got binoculars as well.
put the game up. Oh yeah, what about Bournemouth though? They are now in the relegation.
18th, is it?
Yeah.
Is it
18th.
Eddie Howe's time to go?
No. It's not time to go for it.
David Moyes.
He looks like a man who's been through stress. that Man United job has killed him.
He's come back and got.
Okay, it's just not a nice stadium.
Right,
No, it's a nice stadium, but the atmosphere must be very
The
good.
atmosphere is poor just because it's so
He's
far.
come back and got him a 4-0 win. That must be amazing for Moisey, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
When he got, didn't he go? Was he with Sunderland when they went down both divisions, or was he just there for the
No,
one?
it was just
Just-
the Prem one.
I was gonna say.
He has been through some stress.
You know,
Yeah, I don't
who's
know.
Adam Pardew managing now?
He's gone to
You see it?
he's gone to some Dutch team.
He does, I would have took him.
Managing some Dutch
Would
team.
you?
Yeah. Chris Hughton.
Didn't want to take yous, clearly. Went to some Dutch team.
Do you think you'll get?
It's weird, he's such an English manager, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's
Look at all that
oh what goal?
space, man.
Haller is good as well. I like him. He's a good player.
Joel Linton.
Right,
See, look at that. Look at the space between.
Yeah.
Hang on. Good call, that. Just waiting this on us. Look how close they are. Look how far away they are from
the players, the other people in the dugout. Yeah, I don't think Bournemouth will go down, to be honest. I think it's too close.
Once you're in the bottom for a
Sorry
bit.
about that. You think
Norwich?
Would you think Eddie Howe should go, though? Because every manager, as good as he is, he's Mr. Bournemouth, ain't it? But every manager does have their run, and when tactics
How
stop
long's he been
working,
there?
he brought them up from 10 years. Has it been 10 years?
How long?
He won the championship with them, definitely.
He's been there for a long time.
And he played there as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Bournemouth. Yes, on the south coast, isn't he?
Yeah. Nice. I'd go.
Nice little seaside town.
The stadium is a tin pot, though, man.
Yeah,
It's 10,000 capacity.
Is it 10,000?
Yeah,
It's tiny.
it is. It's tiny.
Did you ever go to Bournemouth?
What?
Have you ever been Bournemouth?
Nah, I've never been, man. I want to go. The
Tin
stadium is literally really
Go down in
small.
Bournemouth.
That's what makes it quite a lot unique, though, isn't
Shit's
it?
important.
Yeah.
Small little body.
Does Bournemouth go sport? What do you think the bottom three will be?
I think Norwich.
Norwich, sadly.
Unfortunately, Watford. And
Norwich
Villa.
fan.
Norwich, Watford, and Aston Villa.
Watford, do you think Watford will
I
go
don't
down?
think Watford
I
will.
think Watford will stay up.
You think Watford will stay up?
Got a feeling.
It's just a lot of quality around the
Yeah,
bottom. You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
a relegation team. Like the Corre, Delafeu, Dini.
No, but like, if you look here, like you've got, what is it?
Yeah,
Go
and
from
Sarr
here.
as well.
Brighton, Burnley, West Ham, Villa, Bournemouth, Watford, Norwich. Like, all of them have quality teams. Like, they're not
They
none
got-
of them are
yeah,
relegation
It
teams.
shows the Premier
Like
League.
last season, Huddersfield, they were a relegation team.
Yeah,
Innit?
yeah.
But I don't know. I reckon
Huddersfield.
Not bad for us.
Villa get a few injuries and then like.
Yeah,
You
Wesley's gone.
I would
Rest
have
of
thought
the season.
Villa were definitely staying up, but now I'm going to predict Villa are 100% coming down.
What
No John
continues?
McGinn, no Wesley,
Who else
no
was injured?
Heat, the goalkeeper.
I'm gonna
Was
go.
it Heaton?
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
for
no Heaton.
mid-season predictions. Norwich, Villa, Brighton.
Brighton, nah, bro, I'm not going down.
I was thinking Brighton when I looked at. No, Burnley. I was thinking. Sorry.
Nah.
I'm gonna go for Brighton.
There's the Dean Court, which is Bournemouth Stadium, has 11,329.
Nah, it's not. You can imagine it's a nice day out though, isn't it? If you live in Bournemouth,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's not too many
Yeah,
people.
to be
it's
fair, there's
quite a
hardly
nice
there's
day.
hardly anyone that lives in Bournemouth anyway.
Yeah.
So it's fitting. Turf Moor,
Yeah, Burnley's. Thanks for that.
22,000.
Is it only 22,000? No.
Get this one out there.
The
Wow.
John Smith Stadium, which is
Huddersfield, isn't it?
Norwich Palace
Yeah.
1-1.
Norwich Palace.
Yeah.
Was it 1-1?
Norwich still bottom. Palace in 9th.
I can't believe Roy Hodgson's still doing bits.
I know.
I know what they. I don't. Yeah, Huddersfield Stadium actually looks nice.
Yeah.
John Smith Stadium, but it's actually called the Kirklees Stadium.
The what?
I've been to it.
Used to be
I
what?
went a couple of weeks ago.
Turf Moor.
No, Huddersfield. It's
Oh.
called. Its full name's John Smith, but it's getting called the Kirklees Stadium. But it's known as the John Smiths now because sponsorship.
Sounds like.
Once again, sponsorship's taking over football guys.
Do you remember the Paddy Power kill on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was amazing.
And they got fined for doing that.
Yeah, it was a publicity stunt though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It was then like, and then they took all the ads off altogether and
Yeah.
said like, and say like no to ads, and like go back to how it used to be and that.
Back in the good old days, fair play to 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got ads on both sleeves, got it on the back, like
Even the name, the Emirates Stadium,
Yeah.
St Andrews Trillion Trophies, Etihad.
St Andrews.
Wait,
St Andrews 4 trophy stadium.
is
Etihad.
Etihad a brand? It is a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. But it's mad.
Old
innit?
Trafford as well.
That's what. No, they got sponsored by Thingy as well.
Chevrolet.
Chef, that's what I mean. There's sponsorship.
Yeah.
It's bringing a lot of money into football, but some people say it's ruining it.
Yeah.
That's a debate for another day, actually. Because that.
What's Spurs' stadium even called these days? Have they
White
got
Hart
one
Lane.
now?
White Hart Lane still.
It's still White Hart Lane.
Is it still White Hart Lane?
I think so.
I thought it was.
I
still
thought it was
White
just
Hart
gonna
Lane.
be-
Or the
Spurs
Tottenham
Stadium.
Stadium. I think it's the Tottenham Stadium.
And then
No, it's the Tottenham Stadium.
And then I saw something
Is it?
about, and then I saw something about it being called the Nike Stadium or something.
Yeah, because Nike was sponsored. Yeah, Nike was
It's a nice
sponsoring.
stadium. A place I'd like to go.
Oh, they are sponsoring.
They are sponsoring.
Yeah.
No, it's called Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is the nicest stadium in
That's
England.
what they call it, don't
But maybe in the world.
To be fair, it is beautiful, but
go to it then.
No, I'd like to go to it actually.
It does look
10 men Watford beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-1.
bit poor from Wolves, then having a good win over
Oh,
Man
yeah.
City and then just losing to Watford. If they've got such a good team, if they had a bit of consistency about them, I think they could do bits.
Watford.
Well, it could have just been the game into like
Watford 2
2 games,
points
2
off
days.
getting out of the relegation zone.
Yeah,
I
they've
can't
got
believe that. They're rock bottom for like how many games straight.
Yeah.
Wolves still 7th.
Wolves are 7th, mad.
Yeah.
Still in the Europa as well.
Adama Traore's been impressing
Doesn't
a lot.
fight.
Innit?
Yeah. Don't
Doesn't-
fights.
Yeah.
He's been impressing, innit? Traore.
It's mad as well because at like, the start of the season, everyone's saying he has everything apart from his finishing. Now he's scoring.
Yeah.
It's good to see. Isn't
He's
it?
really played. He played for Barcelona. At
Yeah, I
17,
think
made his debut.
because he loves scoring against like what? Because what did he? No, he didn't. Did he score against? He did.
City,
He scored
yeah,
an assist,
yeah.
didn't he? And then he scored the 2 in the first win, innit? Because I think Pep sold him from Barcelona. or
Pep
something.
Guardiola.
Yeah. So then obviously he's coming back for revenge. But where do you reckon he could go though? Traore? Do you reckon he's a Wolves player? Or do you reckon he's a higher player?
Came from Middlesbrough, didn't they?
Huh?
He came from
Middlesbrough, yeah. What is he a winger or is he a defensive player?
Winger.
That's the
He's a
problem.
winger.
He gotta be a
But they
winger.
play him at right wing back, don't they?
Nah, he's right wing now, fully.
Is he?
Oh, his last inform was right wing.
FIFA
Yeah.
sponsor.
Wise gaming official. Yeah. Poor from Wolves.
I think he could go to. Saying that, I was going to say he could go to who, but Wolves are 7th.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's really a lot better than Wolves that he can go to? United, well, no, because they're not even. You know.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Well, on to second place, Leicester City, winning 3-1.
I think this is the last game, isn't it?
No, we've still got Liverpool and Man City, so we're going to have to get through this quick.
To be fair, I don't really have nothing to say. It's just a typical Leicester performance.
2
away from
great
home.
goals,
I'm not
Madison,
shocked at all.
Chowdhury,
Mm-hmm.
Perez, Dan's favourite, Stu's favourite player, Exposing.
What?
He's your favourite player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leicester still second, 1 point above Man City, but 13 points behind Liverpool.
I think they'll definitely finish top 4
Leicester.
without a doubt.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I mean, he's called
Tired.
overrated.
And what?
Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and then Man City, Everton, Jesus.
Grabbing the 2, stepping up in Aguero's
at the
absence.
brace.
Is Aguero injured or was they just benching him?
Injured, isn't he? Yeah, he's injured, man. He's been good since
He was
Aguero's
on the
gone.
bench.
Must have just been coming
But
back
he's
from injury.
coming back from injury. He's stepping up to the plate, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Do you reckon he can take over the mantle?
The man.
Who, Philip Foden?
No, what? Do you reckon Jesus can
live-
take
live up
over
to the
Aguero's
shoes.
mantle?
Yeah, why
Maybe.
not?
Yeah.
He's been, since Aguero's gone, he's been performing very well.
Yeah, he's been getting goals. Good goals.
Yeah,
Prolific goal scorer.
yeah, Carlo Ancelotti's Everton.
First
First
loss.
loss after winning their first
I
game.
think it's, first loss after
You can't-
winning one. You can't blame them. They're against Man City.
Yeah, you
anyway,
can't,
so
you can't blame him, innit?
It's not-
Like, it's 2-1 as well.
That-
It's not bad, innit?
They wouldn't have went to Man City expecting to win.
Yeah.
So the last game we have to cover is
The big
Liverpool
boys, Liverpool, Sheffield United.
2-0
Classy 2-0 from the
at home.
5th clean sheet in a row.
Reds. Is that
5th clean sheet in a row.
75% possession for Liverpool?
Yeah.
19 shots to Sheffield's 3.
How many passes did Liverpool have to go?
969.
Well, what did Van Dijk got? Like
100 and something,
I
yeah.
think it's 146.
969. if you can guess what 100 Sheffield have, I'll give you a tenner.
200s.
No, it's 327. So they've got over 600 more passes completed.
I think, I hate to say it, but Liverpool are just too good, aren't they?
If they win their next 9 games, then they've won the league. Like,
That's
Yeah.
bad.
confirmed.
The fact they've played a game less as well.
I want-
It's still 13
I
points
want
there.
to see them. Even now, I did before the season. I didn't really like them, but because they're doing so good, I want to see Liverpool go unbeaten. I want to see them be the new Invincibles, win the league, win the
But
Champions
that, do you reckon
League.
they wouldn't call them the Invincibles though. That'd be imagine just
Yeah, but
They're like the
if it would,
Invincibles
it would,
too.
it's obviously a better Invincibles.
It's a good
than
thing.
the Unbearables.
You think it's a better Invincibles than Arsenal?
Arsenal. Yeah, the
Oh
minute.
come on!
I don't-
we're not having this argument right now.
How?
Unless they draw.
If they draw
unless they
enough
draw
from 10
15
games.
now for the rest
Yeah.
of the season, then I'll say Arsenal are better. But come on, man.
The players in that Arsenal team were unbelievable. Thierry Henry,
Mane.
Vieira,
Exactly. How about Liverpool's team?
Henderson. No, what?
No, Henderson, no.
Yeah, Sheffield.
Best Liverpool captain ever.
I just want to say, why is...
What?
Why is
Henderson's amazing, though.
Liverpool's midfield, why don't they sound good?
I know, it's a weird thing, isn't it?
They're
But,
so
like,
good, but
it's
they
just
don't sound good. Like, you
Yeah.
wouldn't look at the midfield and think,
like
danger.
Henderson, Milner, and Wanyama. You know what I'm saying?
That actually isn't a great midfield, but it is.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. James Milner, one of the best midfielders in the Prem, but it don't seem like it is James
Yeah.
Milner. Henderson.
It's because they're English, well, obviously, apart from Ronaldo.
How does it work so good?
But,
Just got a click, ain't there?
Ronaldo made, I don't know how many it was, but it's officially a Liverpool man. Made his most appearances for the club out of Leeds, Villa, City, so Liverpool legend.
Who, Milner.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Look, is Milner? Are they going to be these Henderson and Milner's going to be the type of players where they don't get appreciated until they retire? Years on?
Like Carrick and that, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I could look. How would Henderson and Milner? I just can't fathom why are they doing so good.
Yeah.
But people still don't
Henderson
call them the
stepped
best.
And he stepped up to the captain.
And
He could potentially be as good as Gerrard.
doing well.
Trent Gomez is Liverpool's best second centre back. Well,
At the minute,
Matip's been. I like Matip.
John Matip.
What's happened to Matip?
Injured.
Touch Matip.
Alright, that's the game's done.
That is the
Bit
game.
of transfer talk now. Ibrahimovic has gone to AC Milan.
6 months out deal.
Is it?
I think
Is
so,
that it?
yeah.
Just the rest
Just
of
the end of the
isn't it?
season?
What do you reckon he's doing? What do you reckon he's planning? Do you reckon he's just trying to get everywhere? I wanted to see him at like Dortmund.
No, he's
or
been at
something.
Milan before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, is he just trying to like milk it as much as possible wherever it would take him?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I reckon he's
isn't
probably got. I think he's still got it in him.
Mm.
I don't think this last we'll ever lose it.
One day, well.
Yeah, when he's about 65.
But well, I wanted to see him at Dortmund though. I don't know, like, because that's the only top 5 league he's been to, isn't it? But
I think it's a good move, to be fair. Maybe come off on the bench, start a few games. Why not? It'll be good. I think Zlatan's just a player people love to see, and it'll be interesting to see how good he can do.
Yeah.
That's all. And Zlatan.
what players we're saying you want to see in the Prem then?
Right. Oh, Chelsea battle Koulibaly with Spurs.
Yeah, Chelsea have been linked to a lot of players, haven't they?
What? Yeah, I know they've been looking for Koulibaly, but do you reckon they need him though?
Who plays centre back for Chelsea now?
Still got Zuma, Rudiger, Tomori.
Tomori, yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'd like to see Koulibaly in actually. I'd love to see Sancho.
Yeah, I'd like to see Koulibaly.
Where's your Sancho's gonna go? Out of the top 6 clubs,
Do
where
you
do you
think he'll
reckon
move
he's
in
got?
January?
Say top 6, big 6.
Do you think he'll move in January?
I don't know. He's
Nah,
kind of
I
got
don't-
back in now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he'll leave, possibly.
Summer.
If he leaves.
Is he the
summer.
first player to get double digit assists, double digit
Yeah.
goals as well?
He's a talent. Where would you want to see him though? United. Do you think
Out
United
of the
would ruin it?
big 6, I think United would ruin him. See what Pogba's agent said?
Yeah.
What?
About
He
ruining
said
players.
even if he had Maradona,
yeah, they
He's
wouldn't.
still
do it.
ruining
if he had
Maradona.
Maradona had Pele and Maldini, he wouldn't even send them to United because he'd ruin them as well.
He's not lying though.
He's not lying.
They're all good at ruining players.
I think
I wouldn't like to see Sancho.
I'd like to
Yeah,
see him.
Chelsea. Chelsea would probably be because what they're
Oh,
about,
yeah,
probably
Chelsea.
the best shout, isn't it?
Yeah, with the type of style they play.
And just
Maybe
Yeah,
even Man
the
City,
young
but
English
they've got
players.
loads of young wingers, ain't they?
you get very
Chelsea.
started.
Could he start over Mahrez,
Yeah,
Bernardo Silva?
I wouldn't like him to see back at City, to be honest.
Back at City.
Apparently he's a
Yeah.
United fan.
Did he go for City before?
He was
Yeah,
an
he played
academy
us.
player.
Yeah.
How was he?
Yeah.
From Manchester then, isn't he?
Nah, it's from London. He supports Chelsea. No.
Does he?
Yeah.
For
That'd be a
United.
good
Apparently.
move. That'd be a good move then,
He supports
actually.
Chelsea, played for
If you,
City.
if you went to Chelsea, Chelsea like that fast style of football, that'd be
Yeah, and
interesting.
the young English player as well.
Who
Mhm.
support Chelsea, like Tammy and Hudson
Yeah,
Odoi.
Yeah, that'd be mad if he went there. That'd be quite class.
Oh, Pulisic and Sancho both at Chelsea though, even though Sancho basically pushed Pulisic out.
Pulisic, yeah.
Well, I'm saying it's got to be, I reckon, Spurs, Chelsea, or I think that's it actually.
I don't
Arsenal, no.
So I don't.
United would ruin him.
I don't
I
think
think
Spurs are that. I think he's a
Liverpool?
little bit too good for
Yeah.
Spurs.
If a big player leaves it,
Imagine Leicester.
That'd be good.
Second place Leicester, why would he not? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he wouldn't.
He would never go, but it's something
Yeah,
like
they need an out-and-out right winger though. Like Perez ain't a right winger, is he really?
That's a striker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vardy's... I don't even know they need a striker, Leicester, I think.
Manchester City are confident on Fernandinho's contract extension.
That'd be good if they can get deep. I swear Fernandinho's like 33 now.
Yeah.
34, he's
A bit weird.
Philip Foden.
Danny Drinkwater is set to return to Chelsea from Burnley.
From Burnley?
Yeah.
Lamar's been linked with
Burnley? That's what I mean, you don't even know, is that
I
Burnley?
thought it was at Chelsea.
Yeah. Lamar's been linked with Spurs and Arsenal.
That'd be a good signing if they got Lamar.
Lamar's been a bit of a flop though, hasn't he? So,
Yeah, he ain't been like
You haven't-
terrible, but you don't hear about
You
him
don't
now.
hear about him. It's like you delete. You don't really hear about him anymore, do you?
Yeah, let's move to Barca.
Went to the
Napoli interested in Vertonghen.
Juventus.
Yeah. What's that?
Napoli interested in Vertonghen. Could that mean Koulibaly going the other way?
I know, swap deal.
Swap.
They'd have to pay a little bit.
Koulibaly and a bit of money.
Yeah, a little bit.
And
No, I think Vertonghen and a bit of money.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Koulibaly at Spurs.
Insigne's been linked with a move to Everton as well.
Yeah. Right, well, I think that's it, boys.
That is it, guys. Just from me before I head out, because I do need the toilet, I'm going to say thank you so much for being understanding with the break we had. Nicer 46, 47 minute video going up, so when you're watching it, just make sure to give us a like, give us a comment. If you don't mind, subscribe as well, as it all does help. Just look on the screen, look at all the socials, and make sure to follow them all and just interact with us,
all
guys.
the Instas in our Insta bio.
Thank you very much.
Boxing, gaming, regular podcast. We're recording the first podcast after this. It's going to be coming out on a Friday after this is released, so this should be out on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then check out our previous podcasts on Spotify as well.
Spotify Premium.
You don't need premium, but
You don't need premium, but if you have,
if you have, make sure to download them as well. And the previous one will be the Decade World 11.
Yeah.
Which we haven't done yet, but it'll be out because
It's going to be
back
out
on
on
back
the
on
channel, so
yeah,
just
we're back
make
on
sure
the grind.
to, if you're watching this and you haven't seen that, click the subscribe button, click on the channel, and then go and watch our Decade 11.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks.